Hey y'all, welcome to the 3P Homestead. Today we are going to talk about prep. So previously I had done a video on some emergency prep items that you would need for a short-term emergency, like the top 15 items. Today we're going to go more in depth and I'm going to show you everything I have for a longer term emergency. This is kind of a twofold, this is going to be a two-part video. The first one is I'm just going to show you everything I've collected over the last year and a half or so, 2 years. And then the second video I want to do is I need to reorganize this. So partly I want to do this because I want to show you everything and I need to find out what I have and what I still need. So I keep a list on my phone of things that I want to add to it, and then when I'm at Walmart I have some extra money, I just pick up one or two of those things. And I've been doing that for 2 years, and so now I need to be like, okay, well, where am I? And what do I have? And let's get this organized in a better method. And then for the second video, I will bring you along to show you how I've reorganized this. It's still going in my understair storage. My new kitten is driving me crazy. It's still all going in the understair storage, but I'll bring you along on how I organize it into different areas. And if there is an emergency where we're having to evacuate, it'll be easy to grab these little totes, put them in a bigger tote, and get out of town. So welcome, let's get started. So the first thing I have is cooking items. So I have a whole bunch of these little propane containers. I just grabbed, they're like $8 for two at Walmart. So I just grab one or two when I'm thinking about it at Walmart. So I've got a hefty supply of those, as well as of course we've got the grill, the regular grill outside with the larger propane tanks. For a long-term power outage, I figure we need something to cook on. If we do have to get out of the house and evacuate for who knows how long or to where, if something happens, society collapse, I've got one of these little guys. I also want to get just one of those standard Coleman 2-burner stoves. Got some dish soap, some plastic utensils, and forgive me, I'm gonna go through this quite quickly because I have a lot of stuff to show you and I don't want this video to be too long. So we've got some plates and such, a camping cook set. I think there's 3 little pots in there, and then just a little pile of baggies for trash and whatnot, dish rags. Now if you're going to be grabbing a bunch of food from your pantry in an evacuation type situation, don't forget the can opener, because the one I use on a daily basis is an electric one. And just have some, this is kind of like a camping set, but we've got some seasonings. I've got a water filtration bottle, more on this to come, some alcohol, peroxide. So this stuff will not only be in my emergency stash, but it's also an extra supply if I run out. So now, of course, you've got all of your water supply somewhere, hopefully, stocking up there. This guy. We've got extra flashlights, extra batteries, a splinter tick removal system here, some set of tweezers and such, bug spray. This is not big enough, I need to get a bigger one. I do have a running list still going of what I need. Some cord, a little radio, some sternos for boiling water or for fire starters and heat. So we were in a freeze, lost power for a few days last year, the year before. And so I had, after that, seen this hack. These are just some slightly used candles. I had seen a hack going around that if you prop up an upside down clay pot on some bricks and put a sterno under it, that it will emit quite a bit of heat in your room. So I have a few of those for that reason. Also, another thing that emits good heat is a jar of Crisco that you can put a wick in. So I got some wood wicks to put in Crisco if need be. That would be a good heat source. Emergency blanket, matches. I have lots of clickers to have, again, as a backup, but also for emergencies. Some lanterns. I love these guys. Just pull up. And another light source, like an armband. Some waterproof fire starters. Labels for the totes that I was making. And then I have this here. So you can make fire starters out of this. Very inexpensive and easy to store. So you just, and easy to make. You just douse the cotton balls into some petroleum jelly. And if you have a container like this, an old coffee can, you can put those in there and then they'll stay fresh for however long you need them. Another emergency blanket, pack of lighters, and a phone charger. I need to charge these. I have a few lying around. I need to put them all in one place. Another light source, some scissors. So this is just, you know, where we're going. If we need to throw all this in a tote, it'll get us through for a while. Some extra batteries for flashlights and other such items. I do have not quite a gallon of bleach. And what I've done here, and I know these don't last forever, I will rotate these out and use some of these in my laundry. But what I've done is just written the amount that you need for cleaning your water. So for 1 quart of water, you just add 4 drops. So if the power's out or if for whatever reason the internet's out and I can't look it up, I wanted to know how much I could safely use in water. In here is a fun supply. So I've got a couple little bags of these alcohol bottles, airplane bottles that we get. They're like, some of the cheaper ones are like 69 cents or $1. And I just grab a couple of them every time that I think about it and just have them in here, because if it's a longer term situation of society collapse, perhaps, paper money isn't going to be worth anything. Items are going to be worth something. So I just have a stash of little bottles for that purpose. And if, you know, we don't need them for whatever reason, or we have an extra abundance, we'll have a nice party on Saturday night. So I have some material to help with any type of survival mode. I've got some books on how to plant plants and vegetables, of course, and starting your garden. I have a few large shopping bags in here so that if we are having to evacuate, they're quick and easy to grab to clean out the pantry. We throw those in the car. A percolator. Gotta have coffee. I thought I had coffee in here somewhere. Let's see it. Extra feminine products. And here is a first aid bag. Not the whole situation, but it would get us started. We've got some gauze, some tape, a couple boxes of Neosporin that I got at Costco, more tape, These are the bigger gauze pads. This is beyond just the normal little first aid kit that we have in the car. Some more gauze. So this is kind of the first aid pack. Again, extras, but also for an emergency. And then we've got all of our candles. I have 100. This is all I really have room for, so this is what I'm going to do for now. I have 100 tea lights and a 12 pack of glass votives. Oh, here's the coffee. I knew I had it somewhere. Coffee. Large industrial trash bags for, you know, throwing on the ground, actually using for trash, whatever you might need to do out in wherever you might be. A crank flashlight, and it has a siren on it too, and a small little radio, and it's crank powered. Safety pins for maintenance of whatever. And then I've got a nice large saw for outdoor. I hurt myself. I also have some coffee filters to help filter out some water if you're having to get it from a stream or whatever. This gets out the big chunks, and there'll be some other water purification items that we'll have. This is kind of a mini go bag. I've got a pocket knife on the outside, a flashlight attached to that. I've got some cord, a Sharpie, a compass with a mirror, a knife sharpener, and a multi-tool in this pouch. In this front pouch, we have a flint stick, multi-tool knife, another just regular knife. Got a couple knives in here. And then in the big section, we've got some water filtration tabs like we talked about, stop the bleed powder, some gloves. These are work gloves, not necessarily for warmth, but they would work a little bit for warmth. Bar of soap, beanie, keep you warm. Just some hygiene items that you might need if you're out trekking a little bit. We've got some Q-tips, extra socks, toothpaste, very important, deodorant, a pack of toothbrushes for the family, just some little bags. I like to keep little bags in here if you need to keep something little dry, some matches or what have you. More deodorant and toothpaste, some wipes, a family pack of emergency blankets, more socks, and then a pack of moist towelettes, water bottle, and some binoculars. Yeah. So that is what I have in that pack. Nothing in this. Yeah. That's all for that. And then I also have a bag of clothes on the ready, just in case we have to get out in a real hurry, and a big comforter blanket. I also have some totes outside that are marked sleep that have our sleeping bags in them, and some pillows and blankets that we can grab in a hurry if need be. So that is what I have. Now I also, of course, have cat again. Very important is your plan. Make sure you're writing out your evacuation plan. Who grabs what needs to go in the truck or car, and who's getting it. Making a list of, you know, are we staying, are we going, scenarios, things like that. So make sure that you have a plan. You're going over it with your family. Everybody knows their roles and when and if you have to leave or if you're staying in. So that's what I have. I still have things on my list to get. I know I need duct tape. I want to get more propane. I want to get that little Coleman stove. So there are a few things that I still need to get, but this is the stuff I've been gathering over the course of 1.5 to 2 years. Wanted to share that with you, especially since I was going through it anyway, and I need to kind of take note of what I've got, see what I need more of, and add to the list and reorganize. So, oh, of course, back here, I forgot to mention, I do have the emergency food that's just add water, and these nice dry cakes that suck all the moisture out of your mouth. But they're highly caloric, lots of calories in there to kind of keep you going in an emergency, true emergency situation. So I hope this was helpful. I will add in the description box kind of a list of what I've got. I did go through it pretty quickly. So, and then the next video, I will get to organizing and bring you along for it. So hope you're having a great day and stay safe.